Hello, Pisces. It is time for your May 2025 reading. We'll start off with an oracle card to see what your primary energy or theme is for this month. And we have making space. Interesting. I had this same card for Sagittarius. So I don't know if you're working with a Sagittarius this month or there's some theme there between the two. I'm feeling a connection with a Sagittarius. Don't always feel that when you guys have the same card because it can be completely different and it may be for you, but that's pushing strongly forward for me. Now, for Pisces, in making space, this feels like emotionally making space. It feels like you have cluttered your life with so many different connections so that you don't have to connect deeply to just one or two. It's like you're scattering your attention. I don't know if it's out of fear of connecting more deeply with a few people, um, but it's all shallow. It's all shallow water for you. And you're like a fish out of water with that. You're not settled. It's uncomfortable for you. That's why you're uncomfortable. You need to focus in on the ones that you really have a connection with and allow yourself to have a deeper connection with those people. Because right now it feels like you've got like a dozen all out there just on the periphery and trying to scatter your attention and connection amongst all of them, and that's stretching you so thin that you can't. You just can't. You're sabotaging yourself. Let yourself release the ones that you're really not interested in, that maybe you're holding on to out of a sense of obligation or because it's expected. Allow yourself to focus on the ones where you feel a true connection with. Give yourself that gift of being able to get deeper with some people and discuss things on a deeper level so that you can breathe, so you can feel more at home with who you are. That's what you need to make space for. Deeper connections. Now let's see what your tarot cards have to say. We have the Fool, the Seven of Cups, yep. The Knight of Wands, yep, that's what that says. The Three of Swords, and Home, a card that's unique to this deck. So for some of these, what first came out, we have the Fool, so this is new for you. Maybe this is something you have not done before. We have the Seven of Cups, which is spoiled for choice or being unable to decide. We have the Knight of Wands, which is about this is maybe new to you. It may be new to you getting deeper into connections with people, but it's something you're willing to try because it feels right and you're passionate about trying it. The Three of Swords, though, is there's that heartbreak maybe in the past, or maybe it's the fear of being disappointed, or the fear of being rejected, or the fear of something not being what you think it is that's holding you back. And then we have the Home card, which is all about coming home to who you are, is what I'm feeling out of this for you. For the people you should be connecting with are the people that feel like home to you, where you're feeling that connection. Not the ones where you're having these kind of doubts and fears, but the ones that feel like home. And sometimes home is just a lazy day hanging out watching TV. It doesn't have to always be deep, it just has to feel like there's flow there. The Three of Swords feels like the warning card, like you're trying to make something more than it is. The other party doesn't have the same interest necessarily, and you already know this, but it's like you're being stubborn about it for some reason, and you think you can make this work. You can't. You need to accept that. It does not mean it's going to be easy. It's going to be frustrating. You're probably going to be angry about it. But you need to let that go because it's weighing you down and it's holding you back. Once you can get after it, it won't take you long to get over that once you're with the people that feel like home. This is where the comfort is. This is where the people that have your back as much as you have yours are. This person does not. This person probably talks behind your back and is not supportive toward you at all. You deserve more than that. But in the moment, you might not see that. So just recognize you may have this moment here as you're making a choice. Seven of Cups, about the choices, and that you need to lean into your emotions and intuition when making these choices, when making space for people that feel like home. And the Fool is about being willing to take that step. It feels like you're ready. Like you recognize that this has been a problem and you're scattered so thin that you don't have room, space for anything that's meaningful among all these people. So you're willing to narrow it down and put your faith in just a smaller group and put your energy into them and allow them to give you that same energy. But you do have a lot of connections out there that you need to sort through with the Seven of Cups. Again, lean into how you feel about all of them, not what you think you should be feeling, not what other people think you should be doing. How do you really feel about it? And be led by your intuition. And the Knight of Wands is, once you get going on this, it's going to feel so good. You're going to be very passionate about it, but it is new to you. You're willing to go for it. You're willing to try and figure it out and gain the experience. Experience each of these different options here until you figure out what is right, what does fit. But once you get going, you're going to keep going. There's passion behind this for you. But when we are the Knight, we are all about figuring it out because we don't have all the experience yet. So we do make mistakes along the way, and that's where we get to this Three of Swords. But you need to know those mistakes. You need to hit those mistakes so you recognize where the value truly is for you. So you can skip over them to the people that feel like home. And that, Pisces, is what I have for your May update or May reading. Please hit that like button. Please share this with others. Please comment below to let me know if this resonated with you or not. And please subscribe to help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.